and welcome to a new Slimming World vlog for a new Slimming World week. It is Friday and it is actually about 8 o'clock in the evening now. Today has been such a rush. I got hardly any sleep last night and rushed preparing my breakfast, and I didn't need to prepare any lunch because I'd already got some prepared in the fridge. But I didn't end up eating that because I just didn't feel very well at all today. So I had my breakfast, which, as I'll show you, was my thins, beans, an egg and mushrooms, and then I had an apple, and then I had a hi-fi bar, and then I had a hi-fi bar, and then I had a hi-fi bar. I am a bit addicted to the new salted caramel hi-fi bars, and I've had 3 today. So, as I'm on SP, it's not too bad because 2 can be classed as a healthy extra B. I'd already had 1 healthy extra B for my breakfast. So I've had 2 healthy extra Bs in full, which isn't like me. And I've had an extra hi-fi bar for 3 sins. Then when I got home, I was feeling so awful. I think because I hadn't eaten properly, but I didn't feel like eating properly. My man suggested that he would go and fetch a chicken kebab from the chicken kebab shop, I suppose. And so I had some chicken with salad, which I will show you all of it after I've finished talking. And then I've had some Nutella mixed with quark as well. So today hasn't really been very good. As a Slimming World advocate, I would thoroughly tell myself off, but I've felt tired and unhappy all day. There are reasons, maybe I shall explain them later in the video. I'm drawing a line and I will crack straight back on tomorrow morning with a proper plan. And I'm a bit sorry really that I'm having to film like this on the first day of a brand new week, but as I've said before, life happens, so let's move on. This week I am hoping to lose at least £1. I've got 7 pounds to go until my 8 stone, which is also my target. I know it's going to take a little while now. I'd love it if it just took 3 weeks, but it is slow going for me at the minute. I could do with upping my exercise, as I've mentioned before. I am going swimming again this week, and I'd like to go for a run at some point, but it's fitting things in at the minute. I just don't have a lot of spare time. So I'm going to bed now. I'm so tired, my eyes can hardly stay open. I had about 3 hours sleep last night, and I shall see you in the morning for a better on plan day. Here is my breakfast. I've got beans, mushrooms, an egg and my Kingsmill thins for my first healthy extra B. Hello, it is Sunday now, and I have been very naughty in not keeping you up to date, but I will insert the clips here of my breakfast, lunch and dinners, and then breakfast and lunch for Saturday and Sunday. I have been in a mad rush. I was far too busy enjoying myself on Saturday, and then, as you know, on Sunday I go to school. So for my breakfast on Saturday I had my McDonald's. I will insert that here. Here we go, here is my breakfast. I have got some sliced field mushrooms for my speed. I have got 2 slices of Kingsmill thin, which is my first healthy extra B. I have got, under this cheese here, I have got some corn sausage patties, but I don't think you can... There he is, it's hiding. They are half a sin each, so that's 1 sin for those. The cheese slice is Dairyly Light cheese slices, so they are my healthy extra A. And then I've got 2 eggs on top for my protein. And then we went out shopping in Nottingham and ended up in, I think the place was called Bank, and they did a chicken skewer salad. So it was peri peri lemon flavour marinade on chicken skewers on a leafy salad. I will insert a clip here. And then we didn't get home until about 6 o'clock, and no one wanted me to start preparing Diet Coke chicken in the kitchen by that time. It does take a while to let the Diet Coke evaporate or reduce down so that it's more of a sticky sauce than a wet covering on your plate. So we then ordered from the Indian takeaway, and I had chicken shashlik, which I had with a salad. So for lunch I had chicken and salad, and for dinner I had chicken and salad. I will insert a clip here. I did take a video of it. Which, well, I suppose I taught you through my healthy extras and everything for that. So I had my healthy extras for my breakfast, which were my thins and the cheese, so the dairy slice. And then for sins, I suppose the marinade would be sinned in both of my chicken cases, and then there were goodies on the table on Saturday night. And as I've said, well, I think I said in my last video, this week is Star Week, so I was very tempted by those, so I probably had a few too many, and I definitely didn't measure, which was really bad. So you will hopefully notice for the rest of this week I will be cutting down on my sins quite a lot, because I do want to get a good loss. I do want to get to target by the end of February. That would be fab. And like I've said earlier in the video, I need to be doing more exercise today. It's Sunday and I've done no exercise at all. I've been sat at school all day. I've been in a meeting in the afternoon and not moved at all. So hang on, let me just consult my Fitbit. 3,809 steps today, and I like my target to be 11,000, so that is terrible for me. And also tomorrow I've got the day off work. I would much rather be exercising, but I've got to do studying. I am so far behind on that. I need to book an exam for the end of February. So as you can see, these are the reasons why my videoing hasn't been so good, my planning hasn't been so good, and why I've not been feeling my very best in general, which I think with any lifestyle change that you need to do, you need to be in the right frame of mind, and just at the minute everything is a bit too much for me. So line drawn. I'm trying my hardest, and if it doesn't reflect on the scales, then I shouldn't be too disheartened, because there is a lot of things going on in my life at the minute. Anyway, it's Sunday. For my breakfast, I had the Tesco chocolate nut malt wheat and some quark with sweetener. I had no time this morning to cook a breakfast, and I'm trying to mix up my breakfast anyway, but it would have been much better if I'd got some fruit. I haven't got any fruit. I did have an apple for a mid-morning snack, but I didn't film that. I did film my breakfast. Here's my breakfast. So this morning I'm having 40 grams of chocolate nut malt wheats, the ones that I get from Tesco, and some sweetened quark with 2 tablespoons of sweetener for 1 sin. And then on a Sunday, you know, I like to have my Subway lunch, so I did have a Subway lunch. I'll insert that here. So I'm having a Subway for lunch, which is the chicken tikka and everything apart from sweet corn and jalapenos. So the olives will be sinned. And then, as in afternoon snack, I had a chocolate orange hi-fi bar, which I wasn't even hungry for, so I don't know why I did it. It was just in my hand at the time, and I need to stop doing that. What can I say? It's on plan, so it's not like it was terrible sins. Today I have had my healthy extra B for my breakfast, and then my second healthy extra B speed, that would be, because I only had one for that hi-fi bar, Tonight, as I have been having takeaways for the last couple of nights, the meals that I had planned for and bought the food in for are still in the fridge. I've tried to salvage as much as possible. I've got some stir fry ingredients that really should be used up before tomorrow, but I really fancy my normal Sunday breakfast for my dinner. So I've cracked on with that and it's currently cooking in the oven. I will have to pop down now to double check on it because I think it might be about ready. So here is my breakfast. I have got my thins, which will be my second healthy extra B, and the hi-fi bar that I had earlier I will count as 3 sins. I've then got 2 eggs. I've got mushrooms and onions, which I have topped with my healthy extra A allowance of cheese. I've got a tomato which has been quartered, 2 Quorn sausages which are free, and some baked beans. Oh, and some bacon medallions. Hello! Just to update you, I have eaten my dinner. It was lovely, but there was far too much of it, so it has made me realise I definitely need to be looking at my portion sizes. I am far too full to think of eating anything else though, so I will be ending the day on 4 sins, which is the sins for my olives on my lunch, and then the hi-fi bar that I had in addition to the 2 healthy extra Bs that I had for my cereal and my thins. So I'm off to bed now and I shall see you again in the morning. Good morning, it is Monday. I am on annual leave, as I have said last night, I believe. And I had a nice lazy morning. It's now 9 o'clock. I actually got out of bed at 7:30, but since then I have been laying around, not feeling my best, but it has been nice. I haven't really fancied breakfast until now, so I had a pint of squash and a black coffee to start my day really. And now I'm having another pint of squash and I've baked some grape nut cookies with some almond essence in for my breakfast, and I've tried one. It made 3 normal sized and then a little one, and I've tried the little one and it is lovely. So let me show you that. Here they are. These are my grape nut cookies. I used 40 grams of grape nuts and 2 tablespoons of sweetener, a teaspoon of almond essence and an egg. Whisked it all up and put it in the oven for about 10 minutes. I haven't got any speed in the house, so I'm going to Sainsbury's in a bit to go and pick up some speed, but for breakfast, this is nice. It's now lunchtime and I'm out, so I've picked up a chicken tikka Subway salad. I have got olives on there, which I will count as half a sin. It's now 4 o'clock and I'm getting a bit peckish, so I've decided to have a salted caramel hi-fi bar as my second healthy extra B, which will be speed unless I have any more. It's a bit later and I have made my lunches for the next 2 days. I have tried to recreate my own chicken tikka Subway salad. I have got my lettuce in there and cucumber. I've got some chopped cherry tomatoes. I've put gherkins. I have measured out some olives, which would make 1.5 sins for the 2 salads that I've made. I've got some pepper and some chicken tikka on the top. And here is my dinner. I have got roasted carrot chips with herbs. I have got a chicken breast which has been stuffed with the Arla garlic and herb quark and then topped with bacon medallions. And I've got some roasted Mediterranean veg. And for the table there is some chopped up feta, which I'll have my healthy extra A allowance on top of my dinner. And I am having a dessert. I have Nutella mixed with quark and it's been measured out to be 4 sins because it's 1 tablespoon. And then I have got these digestive nibbles on the top. I have weighed out 10 grams of them, which works out at 3 sins. I have got 2 Mikado sticks, these are half a sin each. And then I've got 2 teaspoons of the Sweet Freedom Coconut Choc Shot on there as well. Good morning, it is Tuesday and I am just preparing my breakfast. I have got my Kingsmill thins, some eggs and some mushrooms for speed. And here it is, I've got my half a plate of speed, 2 eggs and my first healthy extra B of the Kingsmill thins. Good evening, it is about 5:20. I came home from work about half an hour ago, maybe 40 minutes. I have been cooking my bolognese. Well, it was already cooked. I froze it in my preparation for days like these when I've got to do other things. I've been studying after work, so I have put that in a saucepan to warm. I also bought some boodles yesterday, which are butternut squash noodles, and I've got my man to spiralise 2 courgettes as well, so we've got plenty of speed on our plates. I've also weighed out 30 grams of Parmigiana Reggiana, which is my healthy extra A, and as you will have seen just now, I had some strawberries and my Hi-Fi bar as my second healthy extra B as an afternoon snack. So I will show you my dinner once I've plated it up. So here we go. Here is my courgette, my boodles and my bolognese. I can't remember exactly what's in here, but I think it's mushrooms, peppers and courgettes and the beef mince and onions, garlic, herbs in there and chopped tomatoes. If you want a full recipe, I believe I mentioned it in my week 1 of January vlog, if you want to have a look at that. And then I've got my 30 grams of parmesan to sprinkle on the top. And I have decided to have a dessert. I have mixed some Highlights hot chocolate powder with some quark, which I have measured is 3 sins for the hot chocolate powder, and then the Mikado sticks are half a sin each, so that's 4 sins, and then the choc shot is half a sin per teaspoon, and I've probably got 2 or 3 teaspoons on there. I haven't really measured that, but I've gone by looking. So it's a dessert that's under 5 sins, and that will be my sins for the day because I haven't had any others. I've also got a fruit tea. I got up extremely late this morning and I didn't even have time to cook or think about sorting out a breakfast, so I've thrown together this. It is 40 grams of cherry wheats, which is my healthy extra B, some raspberries, some quark and 2 tablespoons of sweetener. And that's now my breakfast. It is a bit later now. It's 7:15. I didn't know where the time has gone. I'm hoping you can hear me. I am back from work. I filmed the little bits of what I had. I had some cake. My friend had made me a birthday cake for my birthday tomorrow, but I have booked the day off, so she brought it in today. And I had a slice of that. It was made from semolina, eggs and yoghurt, so it wasn't too bad. It wasn't butter and sugar, she'd used sweetener, so that was really thoughtful. And I am making pasta bake. It is the 1st of February, which means no more Spanuary, so I can have pasta, I can have potatoes, I can have rice. However, I'm not really feeling like I want them, so I'm making pasta bake. And what I would normally do if I was making pasta bake is just serve pasta bake on everybody's plate and that's your dinner. I feel like I've had a change in mindset because I've been doing SP for the whole of January, and I have decided to put a side of vegetables as well as the pasta bake. So I've cooked less pasta and substituted that for more vegetables on the side. I am putting tuna and peppers within the bake. I am topping with mozzarella, and there's 200 grams of mozzarella between 5 people, so that's definitely under my healthy extra A, so that's fine. And then I am boiling some broccoli and Brussels sprouts to go on the side of my pasta bake, and I'm feeling quite good about that. I definitely have changed my opinion on how to do food, so I think it has been very productive doing SP. as I have lots of ideas on how to make my plate even healthier. I think that's it for now. I will show you my dinner once I have dished it up. So here is my dinner. I've got my pasta bake, which the sauce is made from quark and chopped tomatoes. I've got lots of different coloured peppers in there, pasta obviously, onions, garlic, herbs, the mozzarella on top that I said, and then I've got some Brussels sprouts and some broccoli. Good morning, it is Thursday, which also means it is weigh day, and it also means it is my birthday. So I have decided to bake some cookies for breakfast. I think I mentioned yesterday I have booked the day off of work. I don't think I mentioned that I have booked myself onto Aqua Zumba at 9:30 this morning, which is quite brave. It's 7:15 at the minute, and I'm baking some oat cookies, which I've just mixed some salted caramel essence with oats, an egg and some sweetener. So we'll see how they turn out. If they turn out any good, I will be making them for my work cakes. When it's your birthday, you take cakes into work, and because I'm on Slimming World, I like them to be Slimming World friendly, so I always make some. I have also made some Ferrero Rocher type balls out of Ryvita and Nutella. I will show you those in a bit. I made those last night, and later on today I plan to make some cookies and some couscous cake. I will show you the cookies, my breakfast cookies, when they come out of the oven, and I think you're up to date. Here they are. I haven't tried them yet, but I shall let you know how nice they are. I managed to make 3. They are of varying sizes though. That's a little one, that's a medium one, that's quite a big one. And I've got some raspberries as well for my speed. So here are the Ferrero Rocher type balls that I made last night. As I said, it is made from Ryvita, Nutella and some golden syrup, and you just blitz all of that together and form into balls. Hello, I went to Aqua Zumba. It was very good, and then I went to see my dad, and I've had an apple and a salted caramel hi-fi bar, 2 pints of water and a black tea since then, and I got back at about 1:30, 1:45, and I thought it would be far too late to start eating something before weigh-in. So I'm not actually that hungry anyway. I've had my hi-fi bar and my apple, so I shall have to wait until after weighing, and I have been cooking since then. I'll show you what I've made. And then I've made some cookies. Sorry if you can't see because of the light. So these are from the same recipe that I used this morning. I timed it out and I added chocolate chips. So I think I added about 23 sins worth of chocolate chips over the whole batch, and then 7 sins of sweetener. So there's actually 30 sins across the whole 15, which makes them 2 sins each. So that's nice. Plus your healthy extra B, there is that as well. But again, because they're going to work, there's not anybody on rigid Slimming World plans, so they're healthier than buying them from the shops. Anyway, and then in the oven I have got a lemon couscous cake baking, which there is only sins in the sweetener and the lemon curd that went in there, and I put 4 tablespoons of lemon curd and 3 tablespoons of sweetener. Should we say 10 sins in the whole lot? 10 sins in the whole lot, and it's made out of couscous and eggs mainly. I will show you that when I get it out in about half an hour. And I'm awfully sorry, I have wrapped up the couscous cake before I filmed it for you, so you could only really see the cling film. Sorry about that, but I topped it. I thought it was perhaps a bit dry, so I've topped it with some lemon curd, mixed with quark, which has made a really nice tart, cheesy kind of a topping for it. So, hello, I am back from weigh-in and I lost 3 pounds. So that has made me very happy, a very nice birthday present. So my total weight loss now is 7 stone and 10 pounds. I've got 4 pounds left to target and 4 pounds left till my 8 stone award. So it's looking quite close now. I'm very excited about that. I am now heading out for my birthday party. We are going bowling and then we are going out for food. I'm not going to film that because that won't be on plan and it won't be constructive for you or for me. I'm just going to have to sort out some damage limitation for next week. But to end this note on a high, I lost £3. I'm quite happy about that. I didn't do, you've seen what I've eaten all week. I didn't do anything different to the last 2 weeks where I lost £1. I can only presume that it's caught up, or the changes that I've been making regarding swapping vegetables out as a better substitution like I did with the pasta last night, and Star Week, that could be a factor as well because that's sorted now. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, you can give it a thumbs up, subscribe to me. I will be here next week for you. And if you've got any questions at all, please comment them down below. If you've got any requests for videos, requests for recipes, if you like, I can make a mini videos on the treats that I've shown you that I'm taking to work as a Slimming World healthy recipe, rather than the ones that I've doctored a bit so that people think that they're having a treat rather than, oh, what's this crazy lady doing? But I would love to share those recipes with you as they are really nice and they do feel like you're having a treat if you're on the Slimming World plan. So I'll see you next week.